Chicago's a violent city, you feel me? You ever get tired of being at the bottom of the top? Wait,
Just the biggest connects in Chicago.
Right now, we just let them fight each other while we expand our territory. And then when nobody's looking, we slide right on in. Watch your grip, Güero. We seize this moment, it'll get us closer to becoming the Connect.
What the hell we gonna do now?
Let's face the music and dance.
We're gonna build a train so big, it can't be stopped.
Miguel, he's dangerous.
So am I. We got enemies eyeing us, cops clocking us.
Let's face the music.
To surviving.
Game over.
Hello and welcome to the People's Eyes, the TV and movie review channel by the people, from the people and for the people. Just simple, honest, no hype reviews. Today we're going to be reviewing the newest installment of the highly rated series of stories created by Courtney Kemp. It's also the long awaited return of arguably one of TV's most badass characters. It is one of the best series out right now with compelling storylines. The casting is great, with the actors becoming their characters, and the production is top notch. This is series 2 of Powerbook 4, Force. This series follows Tommy Egan on his mission to becoming the #1 Connect and taking over Chicago. The series starts right after the events of the last series, and if you haven't seen it, then come out of under the rock you've been living under and go and watch it. But here's a recap for us to watch together.
Previously on Force. Chicago ain't like New York. It ain't about boroughs, it's about blocks. Those black and Latin crews on the south and west side.
Whites up north.
Seems like a wasted shot for black and Latin and white crews not to mix.
It ain't New York. It's a hard line nobody wants to cross.
I wasn't born within these lines here, so I ain't gonna stay in them.
You want the top seat, D? The only way to get that shit is to take
Know
it.
that she gonna cut CBI straight down the middle, though, right?
When it's all said and done, they all gonna come with me. The fuck were you doing with Miriam Egan?
And who the fuck are you?
I'm her grandson.
I'm her fucking grandson. I know that JP is your father, and I'm your uncle.
Who the fuck is this?
It's your son.
What Victor does is not women's work. Victor runs the streets. You keep us legit.
You got that big fucking Flynn name, but no distro.
Because no one's ever seen anything like this.
Dahlia is a once-in-a-lifetime kind of drug.
Welcome to my buzzsaw. You're the only one who knows how to cook, Dahlia.
I'm not a drug dealer.
Good thing for you, I am. Could you use your network and figure out who the fuck put that hit out on me last night?
White people can get you anything you need.
I need an army.
It's gonna cost you
Give me a number.
1.5 million.
Done.
This face is not the face that my son's going to wake up to every morning for the rest of his life.
Walter assassinated 3 of my men in cold blood.
I saw your old man. He wants her gone.
No.
You and me, we stick together.
Never trusting die again.
CBI soldiers that want to come with me, you let them. We split our territories. I take everything above Marquette. We go our separate fucking ways, or I take that life.
Fuck, Liliana.
We suspect there's a new player in town on the organized crime scene. We first saw him interacting with the Flynns, but he's been hanging with CBI as well.
So who the hell is he?
It's the only image we have of him. He's like a ghost.
It's not much.
I want the whole fucking map.
Okay, now we're all caught up, let's get into it. The episode starts with Tommy doing what Tommy does.
California.
No, he's drowning his sorrows in alcohol, speaking to his dead friend Liliana and vowing to kill people. Then he proceeds to doing what he does best. We're then updated on what's going on with the feds, and we find out who they're investigating and focusing on in Chicago. It's then pointed out that Tommy is still unknown to them and that needs to be rectified. Back to the hood now, There are some meetings where we learn that Tommy is now working with Diamond, and Diamond is now at war with his younger brother Jenard, and they have split CBI. Some people are not happy with the new arrangements and speak up.
Who the fuck are you?
Ultimately, the meeting goes well, and we're then reacquainted with the Flynns, and Walter is having a sit down with Brendan Doyle, trying to negotiate peace. The meeting goes, well, you could say, well. Claudia and Vic team up to go against their dad, and we see the gangster side of Claudia in her determination to get Dahlia back up and running, which doesn't go well due to some whistleblowing, which pushes her father to her dark side. Jenard does more rounds trying to get people on his side. They don't all go so well, but surprise, surprise, someone turns out to be a
Fuck your
Judas.
brother and his white boy. Let's make this paper, G.
My nigga.
Tommy then meets MIREYA after going to yet another meeting, definitely his next love interest. He's then brought into the modern era and shown how to sell product on social media. That may be helpful, although he could have just asked Tariq, I guess. But I digress. The feds sneakily get a fingerprint from Tommy's car, ultimately now identifying who they needed to and advancing in their case on Chicago. The episode then ends with Tommy, well, being Tommy.
Be like that.
It's gonna be just like that.
This episode was a great start to the new series. It laid out the picture of what's going on. We know who is with who is warring with who, and the aim of each character. Tommy indicates many times that his goal is to take over and get rid of the Flynns, the Serbians, and anyone else who is in his way. I think this season is going up to be a good one, even as good as the first. Tommy's definitely not trying to call like Diamond would like, which is going to set up for some interesting moments. Thanks for watching, and tune in next week when we review what happens in the next episode.